Did Kyle? Well, an update first on Kyle. Do you know?
Sprain, not a bad one. Actually tried to do some running, and then they just pulled him out. So probably day to day.
Okay, was that because I know he committed the foul early to sub out? So was that like right there on that?
Yeah, on that
okay,
play.
that was
yeah.
on that play. Okay. You know, Cole mentioned their Toronto's points in the paint and shoot around. You know, they had 86 last game. He's like, that's a huge number. Today was sort of a seesaw, like really well in the first quarter, not so much in the second.
Yeah.
What did you see when you guys kind of cinched it down?
Well, I thought we stopped turning the ball over. I think we had 2 turnovers in the fourth quarter. So I thought that was number one. I thought our rebounding was exceptional. And then we executed. Like we came out of the one timeout and drew up the play with GT getting the 3. So execution, rebounding, taking care of the ball. And then I thought we forced him into some tough shots. We forced turnovers in the fourth quarter instead of us giving turnovers up. And I thought Giannis was spectacular because he was getting pressured all night, and he kind of went in and out of being aggressive and being a point guard. I thought in the fourth, he was basically a facilitator, getting guys shots, and that was terrific.
We obviously talked about point guard before the game. Just Cole, he's got that inside-out pull-up. He's got a couple acrobatic finishes. Just what do you think of him?
Cole, you know, it's funny. Today I literally told him, and Rondo's been great with him and Ryan. They've both been. I said, Cole, you know, people think right now you're a guy that just tries to score. And by the end of the year, people are going to be talking about how great of a passer and a point guard you are. And he's showing that. Like his scoring was great, but his passing was phenomenal as well. So he can do these things. And, you know, it's natural for him. He's just never been asked to, you know, and we're asking him to do it, and he's enjoying it.
And conversely, I'd ask about Ryan's aggressiveness. It felt like in that second half, he's
yeah, you know, I told him, like, just be aggressive, you know, because Ryan, they're pressuring him. He's trying to run the team. And I said, usually when they know you're trying to run the team, so they know you're not going to go anywhere. Instead, just go downhill. Just break it. Go downhill. And I thought he did a great job. Him and Cole, we told them, if they overpressure, attack the basket and make plays. And they both did.
I don't know if 30, 20, and 7 is casual, but it kind of felt like that, at least on the rebounding and even with the offensive rebounds and the tip outs for Giannis. How important was it on that end to keep
it was
it
awesome.
Position?
Like I didn't, you know, 30, 20, and 30 is just amazing. It was more how he did it. It was like they never rushed him. They never sped him up. He took his time and he made plays. They were physical. They were grabbing. They were holding. Never got frustrated. Played through everything. And, you know, I told him in there, that's what leadership is. Like, guys were complaining and he was the only one that wasn't. So it's tough for anyone else too, right? Because he's getting hit more than everybody. I just thought that's a great form of leadership tonight.
Coach, yes, since you took over as a backs coach, we've seen Giannis play more at the top of the key.
Yeah.
And also, but last year at the end of the season, he said that he wanted to kind of be more, like to get more involved as a playmaker,
yeah.
to the point to being able to set up the team. My question is, have you had like conversations about it, and also how, from your position as a coach, can help him to enhance?
Yeah, you know, listen, that's what he is. We decided the second half to do it. He's doing it more. You saw how much he had the ball. It's hard to pressure him. He can see over everybody. He can make great plays, and he did that.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Yeah, and also to follow this question, a lot of people are not including in the Bucks in the conversation of the favorites in the Eastern Conference this year. You know, you have always been known as a coach like who knows how to motivate the players. Are you kind of using this narrative to fuel?
No, it's
their
funny.
motivation?
You guys are doing it for me. You know, I don't have to look for anything. You know what I mean? Like, our guys have an amazing amount of self-belief in this team. And a lot of people don't, and we really could care less, but it helps us for sure.
You mentioned GT hit that left wing 3.
Yeah.
And it felt like he wanted the dagger a couple more times.
Yeah.
And finally got it.
Yeah, we got great shots again. Like, what I like about our team right now is we're getting great threes. We're not making them, but we're going to. We're making enough, but we're going to, and you know it's coming. We're going to have a game where we're going to make them all, you know, and that's going to be great.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.